Hi everyone, welcome to Farsight's ET News, the news show that tells you what the extraterrestrials are up to starting in late September 2022. The ET News of what is going to happen, not what did happen. Remember that the start date for this forecast is the publication date, and the forecast is for 30 days from the publication date. This is an ET News forecast program that complements our human forecast that is published at the end of each month. But this ET News forecast is published only on Farsight's video streaming service, farsightprime.com. Farsight's ET News is cutting edge, more than a bit controversial, and absolutely need to know. And it is what you need to know. I'm Yumi Janae from Farsight.
Doing like what they're supposed to do, and then like after hours they're doing other things. But long story short, they got their own agenda, these subjects on this base surface and these structures, and these subjects, it's like nah, you're gonna follow what we told you to do. They wasn't doing that, so now there's a whole destroy this rebellion. Like you don't respect your authority, you're not following your instructions. You know, we sent y'all here for a reason. I don't care whether or not you like the reason. This is your job, this is what you're supposed to do, or die.
Time travelers, in early September, our director Courtney Brown went to the middle of the beach in the middle of the night and had his second conversation with Harvey the ET. I don't know why we always have to go to the beach in the middle of the night, but that seems to be the thing here. The full video of the encounter is on Farsight's video streaming service, farsightprime.com. What I want to emphasize to you now is that this encounter was really special because it focused on why disclosure is so essential to the future of humanity.
So this main human subject that I'm seeing, he's in like one of the larger structures, and he doesn't seem to be very well liked.
So many times we read posts in our Farsight Prime forums and especially in our YouTube discussion areas below our videos where people are often exasperated with the extraterrestrials for not showing themselves. People say things like, this is so ridiculous, or if the ETs wanted disclosure, they should just show themselves, put themselves on camera, show their ships. Well, my time traveling friends, if you feel that way, then you do not fully understand the complexity of our situation. There is a very tense military standoff going on between rival groups of extraterrestrials. One group, the oppressive side, has bought off our human leadership in all important countries, and they are fighting ferociously against disclosure. The other side, the side that Harvey is on, has very little access to the corrupted human leadership, and their work is primarily aimed at helping foment a revolution from below, from the masses. There's a moving non-surface structure. It seems rather transparent. And it's over mountains and the city. It's very hard to pick up physical movement here. I feel like there's a lot of telepathic activity, mental movement, interference going on here. So it's not like it's not a physical war, it's a mental war. Weapons are cocked and loaded. On both sides, the slightest wrong move could lead to open fire. And if that happened, we humans would be toast in more than one way. What I want to emphasize to you now is that you really need to see and to carefully listen to the recent conversations with Harvey, where he explains all of this in considerable detail. Please do not be exasperated. Do not be angry. Just settle your mind and listen to what Harvey has to say. He answers a lot of questions that you may have, and we expect these conversations with Harvey to continue. So just keep listening. Even our director, Courtney Brown, was extremely surprised by what Harvey had to say in September encounter. Just keep an open mind when you watch the Harvey videos. Conversations with Harvey, Episode 2, Why Disclosure, is out now. We need to understand why disclosure leads to freedom. The answer to that question is not obvious.
So on page 17, you can see that I am looking at multiple of these non-human subjects that look relatively similar to the non-human subject that I saw previously. And they were nestled up into this rocky ridge on a mountainous feature.
If you want to see how serious the situation is with the ETs, all you have to do is watch our recent Farsight Mysteries project, The Battle of Dulce, where you can watch our remote viewers as they perceive firsthand a real shootout that took place underground right here on American soil. The Battle of Dulce came out this month in September.
All right, so moving to the target event here, it seems to be brought about by some sort of disagreement. There's definitely like emotions. There's a lot of anger that's happening here. So just to establish how many groups, because there's a lot of non-surface structures, I was using a scale-like system.
My friends, it is good to keep your spirits up and to keep positive. But the extraterrestrial situation is not a laughing matter. Knowledge leads to confidence, and that will lead to a shift in your vibration for the better. Learn, grow, and be strong.